Euro Truck Simulator comes to BeamNG with a brand new mod, the Segra Ultimat. It adds a high-quality fictional version of a Scania to the game. This mod has just come out, and oh boy, a lot of people have been waiting for it. So, we're going to go over the amazing features and the configs. On the exterior, it's clearly inspired by a Scania, specifically the second generation Scania S. The interior is also very nice. We've got high-quality modeling, high-quality texturing. We've even got a little sleeper section back there. The dashboard looks clean and modern. We've got a massive infotainment screen, and you might have noticed it's interactive. Look, parking brake we can turn on. We've got the hazard lights down here. We've also got mood lights and interior lights, and those interior lights are really, really bright. Look at that. This truck also has a feature I've never seen on a BeamNG mod before. Look, fold mirrors. Oh, wow. Not only do the doors open, but you can check under the hood. In fact, we have to do something very special. If you click this button here, open corners, and then tilt cab, here we go. The cab will tilt up and over so we can see the engine, which is being revealed. So it's under a cover, and it reveals an 18-litre V8 engine. This is the one with 630 horsepower. Oh, it's a big old beast. And I know that looks pretty silly, but this is really the only way you can inspect the engine, by tilting the cab up. So this one has a manual gearbox. We do have an automatic we'll also be checking out. But let's hook ourselves up to a trailer and take this thing for a spin. Okay, let's see if I can do it from first-person view. Oh, I can't see where the trailer is. Oh, backing up well. Can I lean out the window, maybe? Oh, yeah, I can. Wow, okay. That's Truck IR helping me. Got to get it very precise. So, is that in? Oh, we've hit it. Come on. Yes, connected. This is the model with 630 horsepower. Now, all the trucks in this pack share the same engine, but they have different ECU tuning, different turbocharging to give them more power. And this is the 630. That number relates to the horsepower. BeamNG's mirrors have definitely got a lot better, which helps me see where we're going. This mod does support, of course, the dynamic mirrors. We can see the truck in the mirror. And I really do feel like I'm driving a massive truck. These flat-nosed European trucks are pretty fun to drive. The view out of them is great. Handling-wise, it's not that bad. The force feedback on my Logitech wheel feels really good. It kind of weights up the faster you go. Oh, we smashed into someone. Now, this is a pretty strong truck. So when we hit into any cars, not much is going to happen. But if we... Oh, are we going to do this? Oh, that's a big jump. Whoa! Wow, look, the window's cracked. That looks really nice. All of the mirrors have fallen off. And oh, wow, the underside of the truck looks so nice. Look at that shiny fuel tank. Let's try a crash test once more, but this time hit something head on. So if we go around this corner... Yep, here we go. I can see at the port. There's something to hit. Epic slow motion in the truck. Here we go. Bang! Whoa! Something's fallen off the back. The container. That was amazing. Look at this. And the cab has actually deformed slightly. That looks really good. The mod comes with 19 different configs. Lots of different engine options and chassis configs. The Segra also has some interesting looking keybinds here at the top right. So the lights have been changed. You now have to press B to get the high beams, or Alt and B for the really bright lights up there at the top. They look great. And this config is the 6x2, which means we get a liftable rear axle. That looks really cool. Does improve stability when you've got a heavy trailer at the back. It's got all-round air suspension, so you can just decrease the height on any of these axles. Pushing the front up, I'm going to ride it high, which means we're going to see the air suspension in all its glory. This particular config does actually have the mood lighting, and look at that red. Oh, nice. We've also got an automatic gearbox, which is much better for trucking. We can actually... Whoa, it's really bouncy now. We can actually interact with the gearbox ourselves. It's like a semi-automatic. Now, it's not just the wheels that have suspension. The cabin does too, and you can kind of see it shaking around a bit. That makes a much smoother ride for the driver. If we drive quite fast through this town, I think there's a humpback bridge over here. Watch what happens to the cabin. Whoa, it's really bouncing around. And from here in the cabin, you do get a sensation that you're floating on air. It's pretty... Whoa, look how much it leans. Without a trailer, it's fast too. This is the 700 horsepower version. It's really pretty good to drive on its own. Oh, understeer. I mean, that was going to happen in a truck. This is the luxury config, and oh, it's so nice in here. Again, with the mood lighting, but also nice leather and wood-rimmed steering wheel. Look at the wood down here. Oh, beautiful. Another cool feature is that when you turn or put the indicator on, this light comes on, and that is a curb light. And you may have also noticed the truck not only comes in left-hand drive, but right-hand drive as well. The Segra is highly customizable, thanks in part to some amazing skins by Shadoff. This is the Hirochi Motorsport skin. And some of the trailers in-game come with the same skins, so you can put a matching trailer to your truck. It doesn't end there. In the color menu, you can change the color of the wheels. We can make them white, black, green. Oh, we can even do that. I think you can even change the color of the inner spokes. Look at that. So much customizability. Wow. Green and pink. Oh, and the rear's been colored pink too, with the bull bar on the front going green. Let's try and hook her up, and I don't think we're going to fit under there. So if we do the drive axle down, yeah, we're lowering slightly, and then we can very easily hook up. Press L, and we're connected. The 790 horsepower engine, does it feel much faster? Whoa. You know what it does? Now, the gearbox has been mapped and simulated very interestingly. It's pretty close to how it acts in Euro Truck and in real life. I think we've got a 12-speed maximum on this automatic gearbox, and it really does work very well. When you come to a stop, it changes into the right gear pretty much straight away. You do lose traction a little bit, which makes me wonder, does this truck even have traction control? But, whoa, spinning the wheels, yeah, definitely powerful. I think this is the first European law-friendly truck we've had in the game, which is great because I was getting a little bit tired of driving a big old American truck on a map like this, where it's so difficult to get around the corners. This truck has its flat nose, which means it's really easy, he says, to get it around the tight roads of Italy. Okay, let's go for a top speed test. What can we get to? Well, it's not... Is it limited? I think it's limited to about 55. Yeah, 55 miles per hour or 90 kilometers per hour. Whoa! Oh! Wow, okay. You know what? We actually came off okay there. The bull bar seemed to absorb a lot of the impact. You can also drive a Segra with a stretched frame. I don't really know what the benefit of this is. Maybe if you had a slightly longer trailer, but for that, you're going to want something like this. The 10x4. Amazing. It even has twin steer functionality. And they do turn pretty far. Look at that. That's almost as much, I think, as the front wheels are turning. The second wheel back also turns, so it makes me wonder, can I get around this tree up on the mountain in Italy? Okay, this is the ultimate test of the twin steer functionality. I need to put that rear wheel down. There we go. Make sure it's on the ground. It won't be helping us otherwise. And we're going to keep pretty tight to the tree. I can't get grip on this ground. You know what? Whoa. Oh, that's so near. Oh, no. Okay, revert it up. We might be able to do it in 2 turns. Oh, yes. That is a really, really good turning circle for a truck. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. We can lock the rear diffs, though. That might help us get it round. There. Yay. Well, hang on. Are we even going to make it through the gate? Oh, let's just see that again from the front. Look at this. Whoa. The whole front gets bent upwards. As you can see, there are so many different paint designs, but I'm going to go for the Sweden because look at this. Oh, yes. Look at that. That is one of the nicest skins for the truck. And oh, wow. This is the logo of Segra. It's not a griffin like Saab and Scania had. It's a moose, I think. You also get it on the steering wheel. Look at that. It's huge. So let's take the truck on the highway with this, the Storm Electronics liveried dry van with, I think we've got computers on board. First time driving the Segra onto the highway, and I want to know, does this feel like Euro Truck? Well, the suspension is a lot softer than you'd get in Euro Truck. I think that's just because BeamNG has such a great suspension model, and the mod creator Overpower has done an amazing job with this custom air suspension for the cabin. Well, onto the motorway. We're already up to a good cruising speed. This thing is pretty quick. Yeah, we're up to over 80, and we're actually carrying, I think, about 10 or 15 tons. So that acceleration's great. Into the tunnel now. Can we put the high beams on? If we go like that. Whoa! Those high beams really do have an effect. I don't know why the buttons have been changed for them, but, you know, I'm glad they're in there. They are so bright. Look at the white reflecting off that sunburst. I've just noticed we also have a start-stop button here on the dashboard. Whoa, okay. Let's slow down a little bit. Ooh. Get out of my way, I'm a massive truck. Honk him out of the way. Can we ram into him? Push up against the front glass? No, he's accelerating away. And the infotainment screen is beautiful. That map just looks absolutely amazing. So clear and easy to read. I love the color scheme. All I can say is, Euro Truck, eat your heart out. BeamNG is becoming an amazing truck simulator. Whoa, here we go. Oh. We didn't see that epic crash, but look at the wreck. Yeah, truck versus balcony. Who would win? I think the balcony won. The whole truck has been moved off the chassis. Wow. This is an incredible crash model. It's difficult to make big vehicles crash this well. Well, there we go, the Segra Ultimat for BeamNG, a truly amazing European truck that I recommend purchasing. Now, I'll be running a giveaway for this mod. You can find info about it in the pinned comment below. It'll be running for about a week or two after this video releases. I'm going to get in the truck now and head to bed. We've even got little hatches on the side to store your stuff, like your bedding. So, whoa, if we head inside onto the bed, doesn't look very comfy, but that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to see an amazing bus mod for BeamNG, click the video on screen right now. And I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.